Today we are going to show what it took for the FX16 to transform from this to this. So this is where the journey began. This is a picture actually from the ad that where the car was posted. The car was located in Washington, and you can see that the condition of this car was not the greatest. It was very far from looking the way it did a few years later. Here are just some pictures of the road trip that we took when we went to pick it up. And when I finally got home, it was time to get to work. The first thing we did was change the wheels. Here you have a picture with 4 donuts, which I thought was funny. But no, these were the actual wheels that we got. They were taken from an E30. They are 4 lugs by 100, so they were plug and play. The other thing was that these are made by BBS, so they are a pretty good wheel, and they were in extremely good shape. It was just a matter of cleaning them up and installing them with brand new tires. That alone changed the face of the car big time, as you can tell. But then after that, it was time to attack some of the paint imperfections. You can tell that this paint needed a lot of work. So what we did was that first we polished it and we gave it a lot of TLC. We cleaned up everything that we could, and after a few trials we were able to get some pretty good results, going from a paint that would not shine perfectly to a paint that was extremely acceptable. So then it was time to attack the bumper. So we took the time to just give it a amateur paint job. Since the rest of the car is not perfect, it was going to blend in well. At this point, the appearance of the vehicle was already in really good shape, and it was time just to make sure that everything would work perfectly. The last thing that we had to do was to seal the sunroof since it was leaking. What we did is that we placed the sunroof in the right spot so that it wouldn't leak, and then we sealed it with RTV everywhere. It definitely hurt to cancel out the sunroof. In the interior, there was quite a bit of things that were changed. The first thing was the shift knob. After that, we cleaned up the seats. Soon after, it was time to change the steering wheel. We got a Momo hub. The Momo steering wheel was decorated with a Toyota horn button that we found on eBay that was in impeccable condition, which gave the entire steering wheel a really good look. Beyond that, in matters of appearance, nothing else was done. Everything else was a mechanical change. There was a timing belt done and a little bit of suspension work just to make sure that operationally this car would be very sound. After that, the FX had reached its final form, and it was just a matter of enjoying this car. My favorite day owning this car was when we took it to the racetrack. We drove it to Watkins Glen in upstate New York. We were able to take it into the track for a few laps. Anyways, guys, that's the transformation that the FX16 went through. Please comment down below what other things you would have done to this car to make it look great. There was so much potential in this vehicle for it to look amazing. So, until the next one.